So what? We get another run because of the fast one earlier? No. Standard is actually 2 runs per day. That's pretty much standard. Run, break, run. That's the standard. So okay, everything good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Choose a rare card. It's probably around 200 gold, but no, is it? Also lose 7 max HP is minus 100, because you can actually heal enough, like heal over max. Rare card is 200, so probably that option is worth around 100. This is definitely worth less, like 70, and that's probably above 100. So I guess, yeah, also because Red Skull exists. Okay, that's not it. Who's the boss? Guardian? Hexagol. Not so appealing. Elite, at least you got on the left side a late elite. That's standard. I heard that we want to go to a shop. Why? Because of heal. The right side is 2 elites, left side is up to 3. If we take the burning elite, ooh. I really want to go here. If I want to go here, there's no shop in between. So might as well try to do this. Maybe if we take a lot of life loss here, we also go to the shop. I don't know, I mean, we have to utilize the immediate ticket somehow, right? Also, gold into shop is not the worst. Okay. Here we have a clear defense. This is clear. Since we always want to clear this, I think we double defend here. If this guy does not attack again, we are very happy. Now, if it attacks again, we just say double attack and 1 block. Taking 2 in total, which is perfectly legit. But then we also know this won't attack again. And if it doesn't attack again, well, that means we can kill it the turn after. Or we can block in. Nearly full HP, that's good. Now let's hope that this will cost us life. If this costs us life, we can go here. If this is Serpent, we can go here. If this gives us gold whatsoever, we can go here. Actually, World of Goop would be very suitable. World of Goop would be actually the most suitable. Okay, so yeah. Wild Strike, Sword Boomerang, Shockwave. Shockwave has a very distinctive advantage against Lagavulin. Against Lagavulin, you can play Shockwave for free. And then you have like a lot of vulnerable and a lot of weakness inflicted. Extremely strong against Lagavulin. Against Nob, only good turn 1. But usually also only specifically with the upgrade. Once you receive Corruption, it's pretty good. Against Hexagos, it's okay. It's also not the worst upgrade. Now, Wild Strike is completely unpickable. And Sword Boomerang, also against Cubes? No, against Cubes is not good. Sword Boomerang is lousy against cubes anyways, and Sword Boomerang is really not good unless you find any strength source. So maybe you find the strength source first, and then you take Sword Boomerang. So I see no pick, and Shockwave is a possible pick. So let's take the possible pick, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily love it, but hey, what are we supposed to do here? Right? Maybe Golden Idol take the damage, but that's a lot to ask. No. We could do that. Because I want to actually go to the shop for the heal. And if we take the heal, it's basically plus 80 gold. And that already makes it positive without even going shopping. And then we also have the ability to go shopping. Specifically after these guys didn't drop us any potions. Right? So specifically now with not receiving potions. Also with them dropping actually bonus gold. For a split second I thought it's World of Goop. But then it was actually just the upgrade shrine. So upgrade on Bash doesn't make any sense with the Shockwave already there. I guess upgrade Shockwave doesn't make sense with the Bash already there. Oh, but we need to upgrade one of them. Okay, cool. So I guess if it's like the one or the other, it's like the Shockwave. Because against Nob, the turn 1 Shockwave will inflict weakness and vulnerable for the entire fight without us even needing to touch the Bash. Against the Lagavulin, we open with the Shockwave, we have weakness and vulnerable for the entire fight. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's do that then. It's plus 2 on weaknesses, plus 2 on vulnerable. This will be very important against the Hexaghost. Against Hexaghost turn 2, we upgrade Shockwave. We have weak and vulnerable until turn 7. Inflicting with the Bash up to 9, entire fight. Otherwise, not entire fight. Right? It's like plus 1, usually plus 1+1, this is plus 2+2. Boom, 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 boom. I am not shocked. Okay. This is not good because we have 120 gold in the meal ticket, but the meal ticket is not effective here. Right? Completely irrelevant. Unfortunately. I hate to say it, but that's how it is. Oh, the only 3 elite pass goes through a burning elite. That's actually pretty sad. I would say just normals. I will shop with the potential option to take a shop later, with also option on shop in these. This doesn't make sense. I mean, the heal is also not the reason because we already have heal. Yeah. Wait, did we know? Oh wait, if he knew that it will happen, I could have played triple strike turn 1. Or did he have full knowledge? Yeah. No, what am I doing? Am I spewing? I think so, right? I don't know. Actually not right, because we have 27. No, it's perfect. Triple strike kills. Triple strike kills and permanent. Weakness and vulnerable. Weakness and vulnerable, my friend. No, it was perfectly fine until now. Weakness and vulnerable. Bam, 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 bam. Weakness and vulnerable. Nein! Kein Potion, kein Card. Keine Karte. No cards, no freaking Potion. Was? Nee. 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 I really want to do the extra elites, but I'm very afraid. Especially if I don't receive any cards. What? What's happening here? What? It's not pickable, right? It's unpickable. I could take the Havoc if we are willing to upgrade it here. I mean, Havoc is the best upgrade. We never want to upgrade Bash. Because we have Shockwave, so we never upgrade Bash. We never want to upgrade Strike or Defend. And we still need to find something for upgrade purposes. What is the upgrade? It upgrades to 0 energy. Exhausting burns is not the end of the world. And against Hexagons we can always exhaust first and see what happens. And then play accordingly. Havoc has no downside at the moment. Oh, it does have a downside. Against the Nob it has quite a huge downside. Against Nob you cannot even play it. What? Another downside is it plays a curse. Nah, if you upgrade it to 0 energy, that's not a downside. How many new card picks do we have until we can decide? We could do this, and then we can decide, for example. This still being an easy monster fight. Now, are question marks better for us? Not really. If it's Serpent, we have to pass. If it's World of Goop, it's also not very happy land. So, we have to do this anyways and probably do this anyways. So, this is 2 more card choice. Not the question mark. It doesn't make sense to take the question mark, right? So, in 2 picks, we will find something else to upgrade. Very confident. The sun is coming close. I hope it goes like, you know, away. I hope it goes away. I mean, maybe 10 minutes sun exposure or something. It's very healthy, but more than that. No, I don't want to take Havoc here. Well, take attack block take 3 standard. We could also shockwave block take 5. Hey Jack, thanks very much for your sub, man. Sunlight through the window does nothing? What do you mean does nothing? What do you mean it does nothing? So do we take 3 or do we take 5? What? In terms of ultraviolet for vitamin D production? Ah, Lotus says only took 30 seconds for the health experts to kick in. Yeah. I'm also very curious about this glass theory. Ah, some glasses do have ultraviolet blockers. Well, I mean, even better. Then I don't get wrecked by ultraviolet. no problemo. The one way or the other, right? So good stuff, alright? I mean, you can. I already won. I've already won. I cannot lose. Like, it's win-win. Okay. But what I would be much more curious about, whether we want to permanently weaken this dude. So, if I draw bash, I can bash it, and then I can, like, block. But what I cannot do, block, and this guy just attacks again, you know. So, yeah, I also think killing the gray is better. But I think it's close, right? I mean, the shockwave is permanent weakness and so on. So, I was just wondering, like, if this happens, it's worse, right? Because then, now we would have been able to block. We could have killed this guy with bash. And then we would have now taken only, well, less, but, you know. But for that we also need to take the, I mean, whatever. I guess just... Now that is super unlucky, what you witness here. What you witness here is mega unlucky. Not even kidding. We can take 2 or we can take 9. Let's take 2 instead. And this line won't attack again because he already attacked like many times for a lot of damage. And now we have the kill. Man, that was like crap. Corruption. And garbage and garbage. Now corruption shockwave is a combo. Now the sun is still behind the cloud, so I actually think I just received the perfect amount of sun currently. It's behind clouds, but it still shines through. Like it's the absolute incarnation of perfection, man, perfection. So it begins again. Well, I guess if you already picked the shockwave, corruption has a place in our deck. We already picked the shockwave, and shockwave is the card for corruption. At the same time, I can pick garbage and trash. Okay, give me that corruption. Or not. Did you want the twin strike? Not really, right? I mean, the corruption is 2 energy better than in a normal deck. Usually it's break even, in this case plus 50. The twin strike is probably not plus 50. But yeah. I don't know. Corruption is bad against Lagavulin? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And now I want to collect more skills. Can I get a break? Just a short one? Oh, this is nonsense. Wait, did they not drop any potions? Did I miss a potion? Did I not click a potion or what? Or did they just not drop any potions? I missed one. Yeah, sure I missed one. Okay, for a split second. For a split second I believed you. Okay, so I play corruption or what? 33, but then I think maybe corruption is just better. I don't want to redraw corruption. Shockwave playing for free is huge. It's a close call, but I think it's better. Yeah. Because now I can actually play the bash, and despite of playing the bash I can still block in. That would have not been possible otherwise. Also shockwave for free. That would have not been possible otherwise. I don't know. I mean, that was now the shockwave for free, right? So shockwave for free was how much? 2 energy. And then there was this 1 energy defend before for free. So that's like 3 energy. I missed 18 damage, but I already got like the energy from the corruption back. Here I was, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, right? Cannot be helped. I mean, I exhausted all blocks. I don't mind it too much. I mean, that fight was garbage, but it paid off in the end. I would say so, yeah. I mean, paid off is a big word, but yeah, I think it's just normal. Okay, now it became a problem. Also, I mean, we definitely don't do the Burning Elite now, but that's really a problem. I mean, what I received is a starting meal ticket. What's it up? Ja, immer zuschlagen. Immer zuschlagen. Das ist nicht möglich noch weg. Perfekt. Das ist auch. Sehr schön. Bis später. Also what I'm saying is I get the meal ticket and I cannot use it. Then we have 4 fights. I actually doubled down on the fights to find some potions. And the Spire in 4 fights just doesn't give us potions. Okay. Meanwhile, as a small bonbon, icing on the cake, we happen to lose 28 life. Basically coming from nearly full HP. So 25 more life than we might have lost. No potions. Cards we pick Corruption, Shockwave, which is debatable. Oh, some people were saying that we should that we have to upgrade Headbutt. No, we just upgrade Corruption, which is the best upgrade by far because it's an energy upgrade we want to make. But the card choices are also completely absurd, absurdly bad, right? So White Strike is possible. I don't think so. No. I don't think that Wild Strike is possible. I think Wild Strike is very bad. There is, also that we don't do the Burning Elite should be clear. So we always go to the Fire, and then we do something else. So do we go to the Fire and do the Elite first, or do we go to the Fire and do the Advanced enemy first? Yeah, no, in 5 fights you find more potions, but is it the 7% again? Where do always the 7% come from? Like, that's not the second time that somebody says something about the 93%. How do you do your calculations, guys? Where does this magical 93% come from? I'm so confused. But yeah. Enemy first or elite first? Probably enemy first, yeah. Why? I'm not even sure. Enemy first or elite first? Oh. What? It's starting at 20%? No, it starts at 40%. So... You have to take the headbutt and upgrade just for damage. Upgrade the headbutt. I'm not upgrading the headbutt. I'm upgrading the corruption. I'm upgrading the corruption and So you're saying the headbutt there is good. Yeah, basically what Strogulus says. Fighting 4 fights and not finding potions is extremely unlikely. So I need to find out whether we are better against elites or whether we are better against advanced hallways. So how is it in the Spire? I mean, usually I do not ask myself that question. But now we are actually forced to ask ourselves the question. So, are advanced enemies better or are elite fights heavier? No idea. If they are the same, then we should always do the elite first. Unless we should always do the elite first, unless you tell me that the elite is much more difficult. So, is the elite much more difficult? Yeah, might be. No. So probably needing to take the hallway first, yeah. Corruption is better than hallways. Yeah, Hey, Revelation, thanks so much for your raid, man. So, about this, Wild Strike and Searing Blows are unpickables for me. Headbutt is also bad. I mean, is it not just 1 energy 9 damage currently, or is it better? We could sometimes not play a Shockwave waiting for Corruption now. Yeah, and then Headbutt now. I don't know what we want with a Headbutt. It's so bad. I mean... I can see that man, it's so bad. We need more attack density, better than nothing. Sure. That's better than nothing. Yeah. Oh, whenever I take it, I regret it. That's how it usually works. Are there some things where we can sometimes put the Shockwave on top? No, not really. With the Corruption, every skill plays much harder and every attack plays much less. Some discarded 0 cost skills for next round, but the problem is you cannot discard your 0 cost skills. So what you're saying is you can sometimes put a defend on top, right? Something like this. But you cannot play it in the turn where you played Corruption. So I don't know. It feels bad. Oh, what you're saying is after Corruption upgrade. So you play Corruption and maybe we can Headbutt Shockwave sometime. Headbutt scales into the game at least. Well, that's where I disagree. I don't think it actually scales into the game. You draw your starting hand, and if Headbutt is in your starting hand, it scales exactly nothing. Like, then it's just like garbage. No, because what do you want to do? Do you want to play something and then put it on top of your deck again? Good luck. Yeah, maybe sometimes a skill, but sometimes also not, you know. And then turn 2... I don't know. I mean... The only thing is that I'm a little bit... Naja, I mean, we go here. We are probably here already at 40. Then we go here, and then we go to 20. And if depending... I mean, here we need to commit either here or here. If we commit to here and these lose us life, maybe we have to upgrade into this, which is weird. I think shop with all that gold might be mandatory. Also because of heal, right? The shop is like equalizing the value of this. By receiving plus 15. We receive plus 15, so we equalize the value to this. Because of the plus 15 life, right? And then we go here, 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 or whatever. We can also spend our gold. How much? 50. It probably depends what you find in the chest as well. If you find 50 gold in the chest, this is nearly mandatory before this. So against the Hexa Ghost, is Headbutt good or is it not? We already have a base for late game. Will Headbutt help early game? So will it? You can replay one attack twice before the shuffle. Against the knob. Kind of, we play headbutt, we put strike on top. Yeah, I guess it makes our deck a little bit better short term, right? Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. I'm so freaking sad. Oh, wow. Euer Kleinpisser, jetzt macht mich nicht fertig. Ey, ihr seid solche kleinen Scheißerchen. Ich habe echt auch gar keinen Bock mehr. Okay. Geil. Haben wir wieder Corruption gezogen mit nichts. Okay. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. At least the headbutt deals like the damage, right? At least no fat grinding? What do you mean? If you want to kill this guy... Man. At least you can shockwave defend and then we are done with the fight. So, if I just headbutt strike, that's it, right? No, it's not too bad, you know, it's not too bad, but I'm just not celebrating too much, that's all. It's not too bad. I mean, the fight itself, we take 10 and we are done with the fight. It could have definitely been worse. Yeah, could have definitely been worse. I mean, we take 10 and we are done with the fight. Now that's okay. That's absolutely fine. Like, now shockwave block. Yeah, and then it's over. Kind of corruption. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, probably. Corruption, cling, or something. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is good against Lagavulin. Against cubes also acceptable, not against Knob. Did we always perceive corruption as such a powerful card? What do you mean? No, but I picked it. Like, you have to start somewhere, or what do you mean? Sorry, I didn't get that. I mean, we don't perceive it as super strong, but we receive it as better than garbage, yeah. It also gives us very good late game. Against Knob, it's burst damage to finish him off. 1 or 2 attacks. Against the Knob, this is burst damage to finish him off. 1 or 2 attacks. So you want to finish him off on a randomness? Because it gives you 1 to 2 attacks, like 6 to 12 damage. What? What are you talking about, man? What's going on here? A very confusing statement. So, spot weakness probably good with corruption. Yeah, spot weakness becomes better or gets better with corruption, that's true. A little bit, because you can play corruption, and we will very often do that, because it only costs 2 energy, we already upgraded. And then, once we played corruption, all skills will cost 0 energy. Spot weakness being one of them. So, with the corruption in the deck, specifically with an upgrade one, any skill we pick will be better than beforehand. Or than usual. It's true. Spot is also very decent against Hexaghost. Actually very good against Hexaghost. Spot is what? Best against Hexa, worst against Knob? I mean, it's very good against the cubes. That I also like. Rock Jackie says the headbutt havoc combo. Well, it's not wrong, but but I mean, spot weakness and pommel strike are to be preferred. Also, spot weakness is a skill we are happy to see exhausted. Yeah, very don't mind whether it exhausts or not. Yeah. Isn't pommel better with corruption? Well, pommel strike is better with everything because pommel, I mean, generally, it's a very good card. Yeah. It's also true that with the corruption in deck, we tend to target to remove all strikes at some point. And once removed all strikes, spot weakness gets worse. So pommel strike is also reasonable in this regard. Currently, I am afraid, however, to just lose against the Hexaghost. Can we talk about that a little bit? I am also willing to use Corruption turn 1 if I also have Shockwave, for example. I'm willing to play Corruption to exhaust the skills, for example, and also to play Shockwave, but, you know. If we do that, we can even play Spot Weakness against the Knob. That's my point. Because then we want to exhaust that against the Knob and such. I feel it's very potent against the cubes. I also don't have the feeling that we currently have a solve against the cubes. We're actually pretty bad against the cubes. I think Spot Weakness will help us a lot there. The same goes also against Lagavulin. No, I think we need to take the spot here. Spot would solve the Hexaghost if you play it twice. You mean in coordination with the weakness vulnerable, right? I mean, solving is a big word. The Hexaghost will be problematic. Don't underestimate him. The pommel strike is not it's not bad against the cubes, but spot weakness is probably better there. I mean, if you use the... No, that's tough. But I guess, yeah. Yeah. So what did you now conclude? Gabman would argue that pommel helps more with hallway fights. I don't even know about that. The moment we draw corruption, our general plan is to play corruption, and then spot weakness will be deployed for free. I believe that this will actually be better in hallways. I think we need some scaling. And if we don't receive the scaling, bad for us, no? I mean, Okay, as things currently stand, we die against Hexaghost. No? We even die against the... Oh nein, nicht den Map. That was not necessary. I believe we are benefiting from playing Corruption. If we play Corruption, what we can do is... Okay, headbutt into nowhere. So, I worry. So. Okay. Jetzt verstehe ich, ja, okay. Aha. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, Zendemion sees corruption to potion. There was also something I was thinking about. Remove curses? What do you mean remove curses? No, that it doesn't work like that. No, you don't remove the curse. The only benefit I would have seen is like that you shockwave immediately. The problem is pot weakness also goes into nowhere. If we bash headbutt, then can we kill next time with potion? Oh, very unlikely. Not bash potion? Yeah, bash potion, but what do you... I mean, what do you mean with like, the shockwave and then suddenly you play the bash for no reason or what? I don't know. It goes bash headbutt into potion. Also first of all, never headbutt into... What do you even mean, like bash headbutt into... Oh, this is what you mean. That you put bash on top. Interesting. Generally not a bad thought. Eight, 13, 21. And then you want to 12 again. Let's see. The headbutt. I mean, the potion is actually not very good against the knob, to be fair. The potion is actually pretty garbage against the knob, yeah? Usually, generally speaking. And now, if you say bash plays again, and then we have fight vulnerable, that's generally not the worst, but 21 plus 12, 33, making it 52. And then you say we play deck damage. 52, 36, 16. So he still has 16. Now you're saying if we spot weakness, we have a shot. If we break on the potion, like we play this and this or whatever, then we could play spot weakness these, but usually it doesn't happen. There's a chance that we actually kill. Yeah, there's a chance that we kill. With the 2 extra draws. And one, for example, says the potion is a waste. I don't know. I mean, the potion can very well prevent us one big hit. So it's not exactly a waste if you can prevent becoming bashed, like becoming hit a lot. So... Yeah. So what was the other option? That was corruption. This into nothing. Then shockwave. Spot, for example, into 13 damage strikes. Let's say. If we, for example, say 52. So we have 61, so Nob is on 24. And now we take punishing hits. Very punishing hits, actually. Do we? Yo, we do. First of all, after we played Shockwave Spot Weakness, and if things are going normal, we already take, let's say, 10. And then the turn after, we most likely take, let's say, 24. And then we probably kill. So we probably lose, let's say, around 30, 35 life without the potion. It's sad to use such a good potion in such a bad spot. It's not so bad. I mean, if you play Bash, which is okay, you play Headbutt, you put Bash on top, and then the potion guarantees to be played, like to play Bash / Shockwave. It's not that bad. I don't know. Does it feel so bad to you? It is okay. It's also weakness, like if he hit this, it's permanent weakness. Then we can even block in the one turn. I don't mind it that much. I mean, I don't know. Might even help us to do the other lead. Yeah. What potion plays spot and 2 defense? Again, like one will be Bash, and the other ones we do not care. If it's 2 blanks, it's perfectly okay. Our potion drop is also high. Our potion drop is insanely high, that's true as well. Okay, that was perfectly okay. That was bad. If you would have played spot weakness, if you would have drawn, if you would have not drawn, if one of these strikes is not a strike, I can spot weakness, strike, and rinse and repeat. 13, 16, 13. You see that? I could have played spot weakness, strike, next turn strike. Now I cannot do that. Now I can triple strike to 25. And then even little. Also triple strike 27, bring it to 25. Would need 2 strikes then. Or we play spot weakness, then why is it so much damage? It's more than 9. That's pretty much it, right? Yeah. So that's the reason why we need 1 less. So if we play spot weakness, attack, we only need 1 strike. That's like the upside. No. Easy turn with shockwave weak. Not so much. I think we just play spot weakness, attack, and next time we kill. I thought that was like the plan all around. We only need to draw 1 attack out of 2 instead of 2 attacks out of 2. Yeah. Also Bash works then. Also Bash works then, yeah. Okay. No. Good result, no? Gold Courier is not good. Speed Potion is not good. And Juggernaut is not good. Okay, good. Huh. Not good. Okay. So... you would still pick it up, the Juggernaut. We just picked spot weakness. Yeah, Goofy says Heavy Blade with spot weakness. The problem is that it's not good. What, Blade becomes 21 after spot weakness? I thought... What? 23, right? But still bad. Or do you only think Heavy Blade is good with strengths from relics from the start? Yeah. Strengths from relics from the start, from the get-go. Okay, I believe that Juggernaut is not excusable. I mean, we cannot pick Juggernaut, that's what I'm telling you. Come on, guys, Juggernaut. Please, really? I mean... So... Or are you saying we need to pick it up against the Hexaghost? Come on, guys. We have Vulnerable and we have Strength scaling. No, let's pick Juggernaut, which does not inflict like vulnerable damage, which does not benefit from the spot weakness. But yeah, let's pick it. Why? Oh, I don't know why. You tell me. Yeah. Heavy Blade versus Hexaghost. Cleave is completely unpickable against Hexaghost. What do you want with this crap? So, Heavy Blade 23. It's still not that great, but I guess better than the others. I mean, in coordination with a Shockwave can do some things. In coordination with having exhausted all skills can rotate again. Headbutt can put it on top, and even if we draw it with burns, we can still spend 2 energy into it. Upgrade can be done on this, yeah. Also, the next upgrade is never Bash, is never Headbutt, is usually not Spot Weakness. So, Heavy Blade upgrade is actually also a possible upgrade. Yeah. It's certainly not great. Did we have some kind of game plan here? Did you want to go to this elite or to the shop? It's very difficult to... I mean, shop is heal, but elite is, you know... our relic suggests the shop. You mean 250, 300 and also meal ticket. Yeah, but on the other hand, late elite, which is nearly for free, is also quite a lot. Given that you don't want to have a lot of life against Hexaghost. What am I talking about? I'm talking about us having 37 life. And... well... yeah, actually, Korea also means we don't need that many shops. Exactly. So I also believe the elite path is probably better. But then we have to take Heavy Blade. Right? Against Lagavulin, Heavy Blade will shine. I mean, shine, but as much as Heavy Blade can shine. With Corruption, we can set up, against Lagavulin, we can set up Corruption and Shockwave. And against the cubes, we can put on top, we can spot weakness, which is very good against the cubes. We can partly even play a later Corruption, but also can we utilize our life. Okay. mean, I'm not happy about Omamori, but yeah. Shockwave is clear because permanent weakness, permanent vulnerable. And then Headbutt because it's more damage than the other thing. Spot weakness is clear. 34 damage would be split. 34 would mean splitting on 26 base instead of taking 10 now. Well, I mean, not taking 10 is quite a lot. Like, until we take 10 it's a long way to take 10. It's a long way to take 10. 11 plus 13 is 14. 24, I mean. Corruption definitely plays here. I mean, it's mana break even now, and will only be better after the shuffle. Like you see here. No, that's good, actually. Should have I used... No. No. No, we want to take some damage against Hexagol. And did we want to use the potion for 3 life? I doubt so. I really doubt so. Specifically with our potion drop right here. Okay. Yeah, Pommel Strike. Perforated Strike. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's already the 6th one, but we already have Heavy Blade and Headbutt, so that does make sense. So, can take Pommel, yeah. Oh yeah, that's actually reasonable. But we don't go to a shop now. But it's very, very good if you get to a shop. Oh, shop. 3%, 6, 9, 12 for a shop. So probably not. Now we just need to live. Yeah. Let's hope for the best. That we go for the elite is obvious, I feel. We do have some things. High potion drops anyways. Against Lagavulin we have permanent vulnerable, permanent weakness. Also corruption for the energy. Yeah, it's obvious, yeah. So against the cubes, yeah, we have spot weakness against the cubes. So, late elite, yes please, yeah. Yo, we just received a lot of gold from the shrine, man. We basically have no relics going into this elite. No relics, that's true. Heavy Blade. Also Heavy Blade is plus 6 damage after a fulfilled condition. That cannot be correct. Spot weakness. No, it's probably just Pommel, right? Because Pommel with corruption. Pommel is damage and card draw. Against cubes, damage and card draw is important. Specifically corruption, specifically against cubes. Even against Lagavulin, Pommel Strike is still, because with corruption you want to draw more cards. Against Hexa. Against Hexa we might even take another upgrade later. Pommel Strike is just a very potent upgrade. +1 and +1 damage and a card draw. Man, I wish so hard that we would have played the Lagavulin. I would have been so happy to play the Lagavulin here. So how do we want to play it? Oh, that's what the garbage. We might just die here. Probably not. But after this garbage initial draw, holy crap. I still think that the Pommel Strike upgrade alone will probably save us 8 life in this fight or whatever. So still probably much better to have done that. 30 life should usually be enough with a potion. At least it's not regeneration cubes. It's not the freaking Burning Elite. They cannot be regeneration cubes. As a matter of fact, we face the worst opponent. Because not only are they cubes, but they are also cubes with a high initial HP. That's like the worst case. Like, man, please, don't troll me. Like, please don't troll me so much. Headbutt first, then defend or strikes. Yeah. 15. $28. Okay, we could also put defend on top in order to play speed potion into double defend next turn. But that's weird, right? They can be all the way down at like 39. Yeah, they will have between 39 and 45. And that the lower one of the two outer cubes is 43 is a very bad result. That's probably... This matchup is as bad as it gets, you know. So there is not, at least it's not blah blah blah. It's just the burst. Yeah. And the initial card draw is also the burst. Because, you know, any spot weakness... We are looking for these, you know. Shockwave early, spot weakness early. Just didn't catch any of these, unfortunately. Damage is needed. Yeah, but what about dealing the damage after we played vulnerable? I also believe that the damage is needed. The problem is just that we can never kill next turn. No matter what we do, we can never kill next turn. So, might as well play headbutt, defend. Wait for next turn. No? Hope that our draw next turn is better than the garbage we see here. Defend on top. So you're advocating that the defend on top is actually a good thing. No, we want to draw corruption and need to get our tempo up. We need to draw speed as spot weakness. We need to draw shockwave. We cannot draw defense and just block in every turn. We just die. Yeah, no. Probably the correct play is to headbutt, defend. Headbutt will probably not be the worst in that fight. Not good anyways, but... if you just play headbutt, defend, and then we can play it a little bit more aggressive in the next draws. Whatever that's worth. Do you ever shred the artifact so you can weaken one? Good question. So, instead of playing headbutt, we can actually strip an artifact for 5 block. And for that, we can weaken one. Now, the weakened one is the one we actually also bash. So, do we ever save 5 life? Only if it hits us 2 times. Which will not happen because we kill him within. So, the answer is probably no in that regard. This line sucks, but the other one is not better. Yeah. Unless you tell me we cannot kill this cube in, like, with 34. But it's hard for me to believe that we cannot kill this cube in the follow-up terms. So I think we just do this and cry. I mean, at least I cry inside. But what can I do, right? Now that is really trash for a while. I was really hoping corruption with shockwave, but now we didn't even get that. Really bad. Oh yeah, I used the potion for 5 life later. The This is 20, we can shockwave, then it's 25. Of course we shockwave this. It's really bad. No, it's really bad, yeah. Like, horrible. It's like horribly bad here. Like, but there are also no options we have, so whatever. Corruption, spot weakness for tempo, block, attack. Exactly not enough damage. Hey, du willst mich doch verarschen. Er ist wirklich schlecht. It's really bad, guys. So corruption here is just positive value immediately. The downside is, I mean, what's the alternate, you know? The alternate, we spot the weakness, we pommel strike this. 19. I mean, if I would have known that, I would have not played double block at the beginning, but I mean, it's I didn't have the feeling that we cannot kill this. It's bad. It's bad. Can you skip the corruption? Can't you? I can skip the corruption. If I skip the corruption, we keep this in the deck, which sucks. We have 2 blocks in the deck, which is okay. But for that, I also have the corruption in the deck, which sucks. I also lose 1 energy immediately. Basically meaning we take 5 damage more. It doesn't make really sense to skip corruption. Yeah. Need defense, otherwise we have a high chance to die soon. Interesting point. But there's no point in that. Like, yeah, we will die soon. Okay. No, we are probably dead. After the draw, we are dead. Unfortunate. Crap. I don't know. I could have not went for the elite, I guess. Are we good against Hexagons? Bash does not really help. Headbutt does not really help. Pommel strike helps a little, but not really. Heavy blade for 23, 2 energy 23. That is also with 3 strengths, a base 2 energy carnage, only being played only with vulnerable. That could help, especially if we upgrade it. Okay. Defend, corruption on all the defense. Naya. With low life, that's not really great. Having low life is not really great, generally speaking. Having permanent weakness and permanent vulnerable will help. Spot weakness will help. Is it enough help? I think without a potion, usually not. With a potion, probably yes. Meal ticket, the mice, like we have meal ticket and career, or memory, okay, whatever. Meal ticket, okay, whatever, and mice, okay. So if we decide, for example, this, like we could have decided this. Generally speaking, 3 relics elites, 1 from the shop 4, and 1 spined chest 5, and instead we have like 3 versus 3 are actually 2.5 are actually 2 are -3, which is heavy minus, and yeah, we can catch up 1.5, which is still minus. Minus, break even, bad life, no speed, yeah. Yeah, bad draw, bad enemy, easy late elite. Worst enemy, worst HPs. Worst enemy, worst HPs, worst draw. Worst, like 50-50 on the enemy, very bad draw, and also very bad HP. Yeah, sucks. Potion use never happened. Could have used potion for 6 more damage turn 1. I was actually of the opinion that we can do this. Using the potion for 5 was arbitrary. Also having the opinion that this potion won't save 5 in this fight, which it will probably still do. So that's that. Yeah, I don't know. We are not dead yet, we believe, yeah. Obviously we can believe, but it's not. Yeah. So yeah. So what is that going on? Also the strength brings the heavy blade to 23, and that's like 34. And that in coordination with strike kills 1, and then we put on top, and then we play it again. Do we go into an additional reshuffle iteration? No. Is the second spot weakness good? No. Do we need to kill within these 4 turns? Yes. Nee, einfach ganz Standard. Wir fangen jetzt nicht an Scheiße zu spielen auf einmal. Ja. We are not starting to play like shit because we are stupid. Yeah, please not. No. Just no. Yeah, let's start to play like garbage because I don't know why you will tell me why we suddenly should start playing like garbage. Yeah, let's suddenly like we played like okay until now, and now because out of a sudden revelation we will play like garbage. Yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. So let's do this. Cash in for the 5 HP here. Absolutely cash in for the 5 HP. If we don't cash in for the 5 HP, we might just die soon. So that is a no-brainer here. Like, we need to play this, we need to play this. That's okay. That's okay, you know. So, next turn, this might attack us. So, we hedge by playing the Bash on 26. And then we have Pommel Strike, Strike to kill, or Heavy Blade. Right? So, let's do that. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Is that exact? Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Yeah, that was really good. Very tasty. Very tasty, this cube tastes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, preserved insect. Yes. Yes. The preserved insect directly after we farmed all leads. Yes, I'm so happy, man. The preserved insect fits perfectly the gameplay here. Oh, man, ey. All we need is one life. Ja, natürlich, klar, Mann. Ja. All this we are dead talk from me? No, I didn't say we are dead. I told you we are pretty dead, yeah, and that's also true. I mean, it's it was very, very clutch. It was very, very clutch. Yeah, I mean, we chose the one line which might get us there, and it got us there, but that was very close. Yeah, that was very, very close. Duplication potion on bludgeon might save us against the ghost. The bludgeon, you say? Let's assume the bludgeon has hypothetical 3 strengths, okay? Then you're saying bludgeon is 35. But you know, duplicating the spot weakness is also 35. I mean, if you duplicate the spot weakness, you need to play 8 attacks to be 35. Like 8 or 9 attacks, depending on what happens with the heavy blade. I mean, I don't know. Or like a double heavy blade after you played double strength. The problem with the bludgeon is you cannot play it against Hexaghost. You play bludgeon against Hexaghost and he hits you into your face. And you're very sad, because that sucks. But I hear you. What you're saying is once we upgraded bludgeon, bludgeon deals 42, and 42 is 63, and 63 is 126 duplicated. Yeah, it's very nice with vulnerable, but it's not good with strength. And honestly, I don't really see us being so non-impactful with our stuff. I mean, I thought that was exactly why we picked the heavy blade, right? I mean, heavy blade is probably as good as bludgeon, but for 2 energy. At the end of the day. I mean, depends on how often we play spot weakness, but if we say we play spot weakness 2 times, I mean, the next question is also, do we upgrade the heavy blade? And wait, do we have another hallway? Oh my god, I mean, we are on 8 life here. I mean, what are you even talking about the Hexaghost if we still have a hallway to go? Yeah, I don't know. Bludgeon is better? No, bludgeon is not better if you have the heavy blade. If you have it upgraded for 6 strengths, heavy blade is 44. Yeah, then the heavy blade is not only cheaper, but also more damage. Yeah. And bludgeon in a hallway is usually not good, by the way. Yeah. Depends on the hallway, but... Gremlin Gang can end us easily. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah. I mean, we already faced Gremlin Gang, but that being said, the odds are not different because we faced another enemy between. But Gremlin Gang is actually quite less like not that likely. The bludgeon is just not fitting this deck narrative, right? If you would be to face a knob or something, I would say yeah, we can think about it. But we are not. So Clothesline helps sustain against Hexaghost a lot. Oh, you can take a look at our deck. Look, we have like 5 turns of weakness by the Shockwave alone. So it's certainly not the Clothesline. No, we can probably just skip. Yeah. No, we can probably just skip. I mean, I have the feeling that people do have the tendency, if they are at low life, suddenly they need to pick cards. And I don't get that at all, because why do you think that it, like, kind of an action paralysis, you know? Like the opposite of that. Like, you are feeling things are not going right, and suddenly you have to do some action, like picking a card or something. It's if the card is garbage for you, it doesn't change whether you are in danger or not. It's still garbage, you know. I mean, yeah. No, I think it's even worse for us, given that we have Pommel Strike. I'm thinking that Pommel Strike alone is already the damage of the Bludgeon, if you think about it. The Heavy Blade is always better, so if you have Heavy Blade and Bludgeon in the hand, we will always prefer Heavy Blade. Now, once we have a little bit of strength, Headbutt, does it go on Bludgeon or on Heavy Blade? Yeah, on Heavy Blade. Exactly. So, what is about Bludgeon in hallway? Will the Bludgeon be good in our hallway fight? Arc to text says about the if you're in danger, then you are more prone to pick cards which are helping you in the short term. Yeah, but what I'm telling you is this is not even helping us in the short term. Unless you tell me it is, but I don't see it. Does it really help us in the short term? Doesn't look like it. For me, it looks like if you put the bludgeon into our deck, that's the last straw. Like, we literally completely crippled our deck in all ways possible. We tortured our deck in all ways possible. Like, we started the run, we took a headbutt into our deck. Now, that's painful for the deck. The deck is like, no, don't do that. And we are like putting it into the deck anyways. Now there's like a corruption. And now, okay, we are like, okay, we picked this corruption deck. This benefits from skills, you know, and we put it into our deck. And now we have a corruption deck with a skill theme and with a headbutt. Fine. And now we enter a spot weakness. And now the spot weakness is, of course, completely counter-synergetic with the corruption. It is synergetic in a way that we can play it for free with the corruption, but usually corruption decks tend not to be strength decks, by definition, because we want to remove strikes or attacks, and that doesn't fit the spot weakness narrative, generally speaking. Spot weakness usually, like corruption speaks usually for a blocking theme and not for a strength attack theme. Now we put it into our deck regardless. So now the deck is like, ooh. Yeah, it goes into a lot of different directions. And now, with the heavy blade, we actually put the nail into the coffin for the strength deck. And now we put some utility with the pommel strike into it. And now, what do we want to do? We want to pick non-upgraded, flat, linear damage in a corruption, skill-based deck which has strength scaling and already a strength scaling card. No, really? No, I mean... Echt? Jetzt? No? Let's not do that? No. I'm not saying that we don't need some help, but I'm really curious whether corruption is the help, whether also if it would be blue then yellow, I don't think we would be having this discussion. Yeah, true that, right? True that. Please don't die with 520 gold in the career. It's not up to me, man. I mean, I don't want to die. I don't want to die either. I'm also thinking our block density is very low. Yeah. I think we might just die if we take the bludgeon there. Okay, unless you tell me if we draw the bludgeon, we can duplicate in order to escape the hallway. But, yeah. I mean, which is true. But, naja. I mean, okay, the bludgeon is complete garbage later. Complete trash. Yeah. Now the only question is, okay, will it ever help us short term? That's like the question here. I just don't see it. Okay, we are dead. Wow. Seriously? Lul. Echt jetzt? Really? Wow. What a lousy fight, yeah, you bet. No way out, right? We got sucked in and it will also stay that way. Yeah, now I'm slightly sad because... Naja, I mean, if we say that this burning blood, okay, whatever. I guess we would have even needed to rest here, because otherwise we just get farmed by the Hexaghost too much, maybe. Close. Meal ticket, okay, no effect. Okay. Mice, Korea means we have 600, 700 gold, so that's okay. On Mammary, negate the next 2 curses, okay. Hey, we even got the Preserved Insect. Now I'm sad with the Preserved Insect. Okay, I mean, this is not really front load, this is not really front load. That's not even front load, you know. That's a little bit front load, but not really. Like, all is not front load. I mean, corruption upgraded though, right? I mean, this corruption, not so bad, right? I mean, a little bit low on this still, but a little bit here, but not really, because upgrade, oh yeah, I mean, it's like all like kind of an abomination, like, you know, the big abomination, but I mean, with this kind of gold, we do have potential. With this Preserved Insect, we do have potential. Yeah, I mean, abomination, absolute abomination, but still, you know, even if it's an abomination. Oh, here you see the beauty of the headbutt once more, by the way. Yeah. It's like 1 energy 9 damage here. That's what it does. Not more, not less. So, what, I must get tired because I don't even know what happens if you play duplication on these. Do they die immediately? Or do they get armored first? Very rare spot here. I think they will receive armor, right? They get armored, yeah, I think so. Yeah. So we could kill one, but the problem is we need to kill both. Maybe if I play double corruption, I might trigger some bug. No. Even if we would not abuse it. But yeah. So, okay. I cannot even say, I mean, I actually think the run was pretty clean. I mean, we picked the garbage when we needed to. And we also completely correctly evaluated that we need to pick the garbage. So after we evaluated that we picked the garbage, we were still close to dying. So it was probably correct to pick all the trash. We had one pick with the Twin Strike, but I think that was correct, because you already had Shockwave, and if you already have Shockwave, Corruption becomes 5-fold better. Like, instead of being a break-even card, with the Shockwave, I'm pretty certain it's like a heavy plus card. At least plus 50 gold. And Twin Strike is probably in the same magnitude. But, I mean, I don't know about the Twin Strike. I mean, Shockwave, now Twin Strike. I'm not even that fond of the Twin Strike. I don't even think it's a thing. Yeah, so... I mean, if you... In hindsight, of course, we would have received a perfect strike, but even if, you know... choosing Elite Pass over Shop? No. I mean... No, we greeded on the Elite, we got the worst result and we still survived. Like, what do you think how this will look otherwise? Or do you mean the Shop? The Shop? I mean, we didn't have the gold you saw. No. No, I mean, we also evaluated we were not above the curve. We were absolutely not above the curve. Like, what do you think the shop will give you? Well, basically the very same, right? I mean, it will give you a relic. Let's say you have a preserved insect in the shop. Do we take that? Yeah, why not? And then you spend your gold, you receive the preserved insect, duplication potion, all this stuff stays the same. Like, the only difference is instead of minus 30 life, you receive plus 15 life. So you will have a lot of life, and then you go into the Hexaghost fight. Yeah. But I don't know. Could also argue if the fire enemies Lagavulin, we might lose not nearly no life. And if we lose nearly no life, we basically spend gold for no reason. Could exactly argue the very same way. right? So no. Okay. Whenever you die in Act 1, there's another one. Let's see. First of all, I need to update the score. Yes. So 30, okay, it's like 31 now, fine. Another one, you say. Let's see, what time is it? 5 o'clock. Probably until 9 or 10. And whenever I play tired, I usually tend to play longer. So like 10? Interesting. Interesting. And we don't even see like 4 boss options. Yeah. How long are we in this run? 1 hour 40. But we see a snipe. Yeah, but we do see a snipe. Yeah, usually if I play another run, I usually ruin my win rate a little bit, but that's usually how it works. But What Postex feels like that will be the high roll run. Depends on whether I'm tilted. No, it's usually focus goes down after 4.5 hours. So usually starting here means after 2.5, after 3 hours there will be like a concentration loss next. Tofu the Tots ending on the lost wood phase. Yeah, that is what it is sometimes. So what custom ruins? Yeah, I mean, what could we do instead of another run? Yeah, it's not a good idea to make another series run. It's just like always, take a break and leave the stream. No. I think we learned that the other days, like 2 runs. I definitely don't. I'm always regretting it. It's very rare that I don't regret it. We have a very, very tough run. We just barely don't make it. I play another one and I usually don't get away. That's standard. And I also don't like to play like a non-optimal gameplay, you know. Like having another series run and then I try to focus and it's just so tough and it's not a lot of fun. Sonzo Runner wants a Watcher run. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Another Ascension 19 Watcher. A little bit of like... You like Watcher? Yeah, sure, why not? Do we have... Did I restart... No, we have all 4 choices. So that's cool. Ugh. Ugh. Brr. Bah. Bad. No. Shame over the crown. Oh, it's the slime boss. Abandon and go Ironclad. Hey, Headless Odin, thanks so much for your sub, man. Appreciate it. Nee, we just go elite farming, of course. And fire first, no? Fire first, fire, let's go. I'm feeling like the Ironclad. Does the Watcher heal in between, do you know? Like, if we play with the Watcher, do we heal in between? Okay, doesn't matter. All 3 elites and we go here. And since enemies do not benefit, we probably do this. Right? Feels bad? What feels bad? This? I don't get it. What's up? Oh, why am I not allowed to do that? Oh, the crown feels bad. Yeah, the crown certainly feels bad. So much I can tell you. It's much more chill. I'm really happy that we can just misplay some. That we have some leverage of misplays. Leeway. Leeway. What? Ascension 19? Because Ascension 20 watchers are too tough. It's too tough. Too bad. Ascension 20 watcher is tough. Tough business. Take that. Dumpster. Tough business, man. Tough business. Remove block. Just lucky. No, not with the crown. Cut through fate. Lass mal hier den Defend weg da. Weg da, aus dem Weg. Komm jetzt, weg mit dem Defend. Aus dem Weg. Okay, was ist hier? The question mark even justified, or is it just like big garbage? I mean, it's not the worst like to farm some enemies. I mean, that's enemy second. No, was that an enemy? No. What was it? Oh yeah, 7 life loss. Here, what, and then blah blah blah, yeah? What was? What is this? One less card choice. So a specific card choice. Upgrade? With the crown, upgrade consecrate. Without the crown, upgrade eruption. But against, look. Against the knob, brabam bram bam bram bam bram bam. Against the cubes, consecrate. Blam bram bam bam bam. Yeah. And against Lagavulin, floop flip, floop flip, floop flip. So, yeah. And there is also a shop, an obligatory shop. So 14 life, 5 max HP. Yeah, I think relics are very good on the Watcher, but regret sucks, right? Does the regret suck, guys? Like, it's really bad, right? So, what max is in a run? Naja, there are always the watts, but the crown will make things tough, man. Okay, I'm going to regret it, right? So what about 5 max HP? Or 14 life? I don't know. It's 9 life really. Yeah, no, it's 14 life, but again 5 life. Against 5 life. Yeah, Jeremy would probably pick the max HP. I don't know. Huh? Crown's my favorite style when there is any pressure. If no pressure? What do you mean with pressure? What? Yeah, I also take the heal. Yeah. I also take the heal. I do not really see the max HP here. I think it's a big mistake which people do, like taking the max HP here. Big mistake. So, do I play the Vigilance first? Or do I just go direct into Eruption? Or Vigilance first. What do you mean YOLO? This has nothing to do with YOLO, it's the same. I'm just like making a bad joke here. Wallop. It's better than nothing. Also 2 energy, also good against Nob. Also good with the Consecrate, also good with the Busted Crown, more energy. It's much worse than people try to believe it is. Yeah, much worse. But yeah. It's still probably good enough. It's a bit better than Iron Wave. Maybe people do the mistake to come. I mean, no, that could be that people see Wallop and they say, hey, that's better. That's a better card than in other classes. But here's the thing. Obviously, Watcher has better class than the other classes. I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, okay, whatever. Hier, was ist denn jetzt hier mit dem Consecrate? There is something about the Nob. And against the Nob, we will have like 8 energy in 2 turns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, do we upgrade the Eruption? Not really, because hey, we have 8 energy, so... maybe we should. I don't know, it's close. Against Lagavulin, depends on the situation, whether we are in calm mode or not. Against the cubes, it's probably better to have Concentrate. Arctotex is not Eruption upgrade. Why not? Could also just do it, but... I mean, we don't need to, but... yeah. There was also something about the shop. I mean, we went to the shop, but we could have also not, but yeah, that's probably okay. Oh, forgot the question mark. Yeah, generally speaking... I think generally just the Consecrate for hallways because it's very impactful. I think generally speaking this is the better upgrade. If you're on 4 energy already. But yeah. Okay, so that sucks. Don't give me this crap. Not against the Nob. I mean we are still okay though. So no worries here. Yeah. Yeah, now you're saying, oh, look at that Wallop, it's so strong. So strong Wallop. So strong. Catastrophe we take. We take revenge on the louses. Yeah, probably. Nirvana, whenever you scry, welcome in Nirvana. Population U. Interesting. Willkommen in Nirvana war gar nicht so toll. Okay. It's too crowded. Too crowded. Okay. In Nirvana. Scry. Scry 1. Not really, right? Small deck with Scry. Oh yeah? I always thought that Nirvana is quite a trash card. But I mean, if you're telling me different... I probably still don't pick it. Okay. The Doodle. Yeah, it's strength on the Watcher, let's take it. Sure. So about this money and the shop thing. Yeah. Oh, against these dudes, it's usually quite tricky. No, I mean seriously. I forgot how to play against them. What do I want to do? I want to bring this to 30. Then I want to consecrate the hell out of them, right? Something like this. And consecrate. I also want to shuffle next turn. So but if I could receive an eruption, let's see. So for energy, 16 on everything, 16, 16, 39, 16, 16, 14, 16, 14. So consecrate cuts through fate. This, and kill both cubes. And kill both cubes. Like killing both cubes next turn. Eruption scry, you know, like no, okay, but not if you don't throw cuts through fate. If you don't throw cuts through fate, it's not possible. Then it's then it is this. I mean, we still kill everything. Like this and this. I mean, we are playing the Watcher after all. So Watcher is well, you know, it's a little bit different with the Watcher. A little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But also putting yeah, putting that aside, we are collecting still some relics. There's consecrate, eruption, cut through fate, strikes. We want to remove, defend one, remove, but defend now plays. Maybe you should remove one strike. Ah, not really. Removing strikes with the Watcher as a trap. This is skip. Really? And what do you do against the birds? The birds of evil? You cry. What do you do against the slavers of Shenevel? You cry. No, we have consecrate. Maybe cry less. But you want to skip this, really? You want to skip the bowling ball of death? The bowling ball of evil? Really? I mean, it's a freaking crown run. But I mean, that doesn't mean the one or the other. But it's just... Why skip? Legit question. I don't know why skip. I don't know. I mean, probably because we already have AoE or something like this, right? We always trash talk bowling. People are over there. I heard like all good things about the bowling bash, and I don't think that bowling bash is that great. But on a crown run, what I'm saying is, many people bowling bash, they think it's a holy grail, and but at the same time they don't pick consecrate. I, for example, don't even think that consecrate is worse than bowling bash. I don't know. I actually think the consecrate is better than bowling bash, honestly. But it's here it's not. Yeah. Why not? Honestly, I don't think it's a great. But generally, you mean because of the corona? I don't know. I don't understand. But so what is eruption a card that always needs an upgrade, or can you leave it at 2 cost? No, you would definitely like to upgrade the energy from the eruption soon. So where was I at? Yeah, the bowling bash. Yeah, or we just play a very minimalized deck because we don't receive a second eruption. We rather remove another defend, and then we just circulate very, very small deck. How do we circulate? Naya, upgraded eruption, vigilance, circulation, consecrate, cut through phase, skim, fade, consecrate, deploy, loop. Very difficult to say. Very difficult to say. I guess in our case probably correct. We need eruption, right? We need eruption, probably no bowling bash then. We already faced the cubes just right now. Usually a very good card against the cubes, but you just face the cubes, right? Interesting. Oh, do we want to... I don't know. I mean, this shop doesn't give us anything, so... And we knew that. So maybe my bad to go into the shop. But then again, you know, I'm not in the super duper hyper try hard mode currently. Okay, So is remove and defend if you want to have a little bit faster paced gameplay. Yeah, okay. Okay. The more I see this, the more I think we should have maybe considered the 5 max HP, but it's also not exactly that we knew beforehand. Maybe we did know beforehand, but you know. So what is going on here? Usually, yeah. As we can either be, I would stay in. I would probably stay in eruption, right? Wanna stay in eruption? How much is that even? Is it already killed? Maybe it's already lethal. So what is that? Yeah, I have to get used that we are playing the Watcher and that everything can always be lethal. I was actually also at the shop. If there's a flurry of blows, I would have actually just maybe bought a flurry. I don't know. 16 plus 8, 24, 48, 48, 58. Damn, we are just a little bit short. Can we play a block? Like Eruption, Consecrate, Vigilance? Is that a thing? We could also take, let's say, 7 and just kill him next turn. Yeah, we can read or consecrate sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Oh, did I take extra damage for no? That was okay, right? Yeah, I think that was okay. Dreamcatch. That's bad, right? Dreamcatcher. Another consecrate should not be good. What was Dreamcatch? I don't know. What is that? Scry more. Golden Eye. Scry harder. What's up, guys? I don't know. So 20 on 26. So we take 6, or we don't take any at all, unless we play. How much is that even? It's 38, 48. We are 1 of lethal. With the Watcher, it goes so quick. But we also have block next turn, like guaranteed block. There's no reason to rush it. I mean, we can just play it slow. That would have probably already been lethal. Whatever. I mean, it is just lethal. Colorless Potion over Snecko probably. Flurry of Blows I take. Do I take that? Yeah, I guess so. Upgrade Eruption or whatever? For next act, or... I guess so, right? I just took the Flurry of Blows, I don't even know. I thought we want to play a small deck, and in a small deck the Flurry of Blows makes a little bit less sense. But yeah, whatever, I guess. So, here we can probably draw the Flurry of Blows, or we can exhaust the Ascender's Bane. Whatever we want. I don't exactly know. Also, how much damage is that? A lot. A lot. And I like a lot of damage. Whereas the vulnerability. We don't have vulnerable. Why don't we have vulnerable? Oh. Any opinion on this? Should we... I don't know. Do we need to play a potion, or are we good? Or how does it work? Probably are good, right? I mean, we can still play a potion if it's really mandatory. But if it doesn't matter, like if we are like... If we don't require it, we just don't play one. Why am I wasting no potions? I mean, I waste a lot of potential by just not playing my stuff, right? Like, that sucks. Conjure Blade. Wow, Watcher has so many good... I mean, the Watcher has so many good good rare cards. And I receive a Conjure Blade. Maybe I should just take that because it sucks so hard. And it's like one of the worst Watcher cards. But maybe I also just don't take it. Let's meme it up. Yeah, but with this we just... I mean... This is just sad, right? Just sadness. So, Power Potion. What about this Power Potion? Are Watcher's powers good or not? Or is a colorless potion better? What do you want? Power over colorless. Okay. Sure. Is it too fast? Hey, these Watcher runs are always so quick. Disgusting. So there's a cursed key in coordination with the voodoo doll. I don't know. But we are super small. Like, if you want to do that, then we should make, like... It still hurts you. So... what, the flower? The flower should be usually pretty bad, no? The flower. Fusion Hammer is okay. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, aber ich meine, I don't know. Lotus for infinite potential. Yeah, infinite brain damage. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, like, what is that? I don't know. Like, nee. Also, or do you see the combo? I mean, no, seriously. I mean, no, sorry. But it's like, you see some... We only need one thing, you know. What is the one thing? This thing which takes power, which draws cards. If you have that, we are good, right? Rush down. Hey, I don't want to make like a broke big infinite here. I mean, I'm playing this for fun, guys. Let's not build like try and like no. Okay. What about the fusion hammer or the key? Which one is better? Is 5 energy even worse the downside of the energy relics? Yeah, sure. This we cannot upgrade. Do we mind that we cannot upgrade? Or do we just say it's whatever? It's probably whatever, honestly. We also have the X, so skills are always upgraded automatically. If you receive one book, it's also whatever. Key, since you have the doll anyways, taking more cards as a watcher is fine. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pipe dream, I feel. Like, the key can also give you bad curses you need to remove, and then it's always bad. And if you get, like, I don't even know which curses you want. And if you really receive harmless curses, it still hurts your deck. Nah, it's okay. Let's take the hammer here. And now you're wondering whether it's even, like, safe or whatever. I don't know about safe. Let's farm elites. Yeah, the shop is garbage. Can remove another defend if you want that. Max is 3 elites. Yeah, I mean, usually maybe we should not do the burning elite, but maybe we are in the mood of doing a burning elite. I don't know. Are we mood players now? We cannot upgrade on rest sites anyways. And if we take the burning elite immediately, we can already see whether we win the run or whether we lose the run. So let's just do the burning elite, you know. What could potentially go wrong? Oh, I know what potentially could go wrong. Here, for example. 3 birds attacking us and now like a bowling bash. Okay. Doesn't matter, we can probably down one anyways and go into like super duper mode. Was ist eigentlich mit dem Power Potion? We don't need that, right? I was thinking maybe if you receive, that's pretty decent everything. I might play the potion after this cry. Really? I could also just play Wallop, Strike, Strike, and down one. But it's weird. Yeah, I don't mind playing a potion. And you do like playing... Can we get the skills together? Like enough attacks in order to make it like count? Or not? Weird. So we can eruption and then we play one potion. Oh, Medcop, yeah. Nice to hear. So, was ist denn jetzt hier los? Nee? Also, Eruption, Wallop and Strike. Flurry of Blows and then we have Consecrate. So we have like 6, 7 instances of attack, so we can knock down 2. And you would like to play a potion after this. But not if I take the Wallop into my hand. I mean, then the Wallop is in our freaking hand. But not the power potion. So yeah, I guess we can keep it this way and then play top 3. No, we can actually keep this and then play top 3. Probably better than taking the Wallop. Yeah. Because we want to play top 3, don't we? Oh. Well, that sounds like reasonable. And we are reasonable guys, right? Okay, so now we can actually down 2. So that would be whatever it is. Flurry of Blows here. Eruption, Consecrate, attack, block or something. I just want to double check before I do it. Yeah, let's just do it. I don't even know what we want. I don't even know what we want here. Follow up. I can tell you what we don't want. Some of you guys said something about this fasting there. Nah, I don't know about fasting. But yeah. We can remove again for 125 if you want that. Or we buy ourselves a meditate. Meditate is always nice. Meditate is actually quite nice as well. I don't know. Plus flurry of blows. Which flurry? Where is it? Oh, you mean generally or what? It's upgraded meditate. Yeah, because of the egg, right? So we should just take the upgrade meditate and continue our journey, or to take the upgrade meditate and also take the empty fist to receive complementing exit. That's okay. What about the next? Oh, we cannot upgrade though. Now that sucks. That sucks for the exit. I believe on 5 energy there are a lot of better exits as well. Like any empty body is as good as the empty fist is without the upgrade. Can also pick an empty fist for not paying 58 gold. I mean, okay, we only have 1 card choice, but still. What about applying vulnerable? Where? Where do you see vulnerable? You mean the potion or what? I thought we don't need no potion. Indignation. 2 wrath sources, 2 calm sources, no exit. Quite a sad story. But yeah, I mean, with the Watcher, sure. I mean, we can play whatever. I think Indignation, usually I don't think of Indignation as a good card. It's actually quite a bad card. So now I'm thinking whether we are just currently putting trash into our deck in order to make our deck worse, in order to give the Spire enemies a chance. And that might be a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we are just fair players and do that. No, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not, right? I mean, meditate in such a small deck sucks. But then again, I maybe want to go a little bit wider. I mean, actually, I don't want to go wider. But it's much more fun to play a wider deck, you know. Like, it's, especially with the flurry of blows, cuts or fate, you can just put things up. Yeah. Indignation, meditate, they look good. Yeah, usually I really hate Indignation. I don't feel like Indignation is a card, generally speaking. It's not good, you know. You apply, you go into Eruption, but you do not really deal damage by doing so. If you draw it once you already are in Eruption. There are a lot of things which are wrong with Indignation. I don't say that Meditate is bad. I can already buy Meditate. Meditate is a good card. We don't need to talk about that. Meditate is amazing. Yeah. I'm just currently a little bit stuck between this Indignation and this Empty Fist thing. But I guess since the other exit also always, the old exit comes upgraded. Empty Body comes upgraded. Empty Fisting of the Dude like also comes upgraded. This Empty Body, but also Empty Burn, whatever, yeah. So, what is here? Indignation, you say? I don't know. I mean, Empty Mind. Yeah, exactly. Empty Mind as well. Indignation. Mega hard. Not what we are looking for. Apparitions. Is that the thing, guys? Hey, they come upgraded. I don't know. Where? Here, upgraded. You like those? I don't know, guys. I actually think they are very, very borderline. As a borderline bad. I don't know. We will see. So this into this. Yeah. Good stuff. We are so attack heavy. I mean, the Chosen has nothing to say here. No say. Bye Chosen. Mental Fortress. Another one of these overrated cards. Yeah, also Can take that if you want, but it's a dead card in the draw usually. I think we already have enough stand swap to support it, but difficult, yeah. What Dr. Doctor likes to skip it? I don't know. I mean, with all the apparitions, we can actually do some setup. So it's not so bad. I guess we backers cannot be choosers, even if they are kings. So, what do you want to skip it? Really? No, I don't know. Forest is also good with meditate. It's a borderline pick, but I heard some people praising this into the heavens and above. It's just, usually I feel this is like a talk to the hand for beggars. But the problem is we are beggars, right? So better take that in order not to bust too much. And if we get some exit, we can stand swap, and then this will be our block against the heart. Yeah, I mean, it's a very borderline pick, I agree. I don't even like it so much, but what are we supposed to do? Here we can obtain the relic. As long as we have the curse, we have like extra strength, if you want that. Extra strength is probably making this relic pick break even, and once you remove the curse, we actually obtain the relic for free. I mean, the draw will help us, like the initial draw or not draw will hurt us, but I think we should just take it, honestly. Unless or until, yeah, I don't know. So, what's going on here? I wanted to play Mental Fortress, Indignation, Cut Through Fate, cutting the back one. Is it even true? Or should we actually cut the Taskmaster? A fairly small deck. Becoming vulnerable sucks as well. But this can be really ugly, I don't know. How is it with the Watcher? What do you want to kill? Oh, I played these Mental Fortress. Maybe that was also a mistake. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, we need to kill probably the slaver on the back anyways. So, oh yeah, there's also stuff like Consecrate we can utilize, right? That's cool. So, I guess if we just pick this strike, is that legit? Weird. It's weird, right? Okay. Oh no. Did you use a potion at all this run? Not currently. Not currently. 38. I mean, we should kill them. This is weakness. Weakness is bad. We don't want to become weakened. Now weakened sucks. I don't want to become weakened. We did use the place 3 potion. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. We actually already used the potion. Okay. That is so true. This makes it vulnerable now. But we draw something like kill, right? What's going on here? Indignation, eruption, strike, or whatever. I don't know. Calipers, is that good? Can be. Calipers can actually be good on the Watcher. Liquid memories, draw, or power potion. Probably like this, right? I don't know. Just lucky. Scry more. It's an upgraded just lucky for whatever that's worth. But it also costs 0 energy, so I don't know. Watcher powers are very weak. Okay, that's good to know. The Calipers are really, really good as well. And they're just lucky here. Yeah, with 5 energy feels weird to take it. But but it's also upgraded with it. Why do we have 5 energy anyways? Why are we swimming in energy like crazy? It's damage, block, and scry. Yeah, it's damage, block, and scry. I know. But it's also true that we are swimming in energy, so maybe we don't want to do that. What is here? Oh, this is nothing, right? Oh, I need to deviate from this fight. Oh, did we get the key? Where did we get the key? Okay. Indignation. Oh, you know what I do? I use that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I just don't want to go it into waste or whatever you call that. Yeah, I don't know. Do use your potions. It was probably wrong to use the potion there, but yeah. Okay. Now good. This indignation. Oh, now finally utilization for the indignation. All right. So here I'm telling you, we received the potion back, and ooh, crush joints. That's the thing, but only upgraded. Oh come on! Don't give me the freaking stupid hammer. Now I'm regretting the hammer quite a lot, but on the other hand, I don't know. What about the crush joints? It's generally a very good card, but only if you receive the upgrade. Where is the freaking book if you need it? Okay, with the crown we are like, no, of course, yeah. Crush joints play well with meditate. I guess we don't need the crush joints any longer if we already have the indignation, right? I mean, we don't need to double down on the 5 vulnerable. So let's keep the crush joints for now. It will never see the upgrade. So let's just keep it, please. So what's here? Hey, this mental fortress is tilting me hard. Yeah, I know I picked it, but it's... I know that it's bad, and now I'm just remember why. Yeah, they see this. Like, it's an inactive card you don't want to see. Yeah, also full stop. And there's not much to be said about it, really. It's one of these things you don't want to have, kind of. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah. It's whatever. Calipers value. Oh, yeah, that's right. The calipers. The calipers of evil. So... meat on the bone. Usually I'm very happy about the meat on the bone, not in our case. What about this mental fortress? I really have to wonder about 2 mental fortresses. But, yeah, I don't know. It feels okay to me. No, it's not so bad with the calipers. It's really not that bad. And then the next thing is like we die. First is bad, second is worse. But on the other hand, quite a bit of caliper value, so I'm not so sure. I mean, it doesn't go away, you know. How often do we want to stand with this in average so that it's okay? 1 time per turn. I think in the future we will be able to swap more than 1 time per turn, but yeah. Nah, you don't want to overdraw it. I can already see it. Like if I pick them now, I will be just very sad. Yeah. Yeah, and then brick the other turn, and then we are dead or some garbage like this. We'll slow down the deck. Yeah. We need more draw to justify it. Yep, probably. Yeah, spare turns is also not bad for the upgrade. Like with the apparitions, we can probably get on the what to say? We can set up our stuff with the apparitions. So mental fortress does actually make sense because we can set up more, right? So, but actually it's probably just bad. Oh, did I take the bad path thing? Oh my god. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Okay, yo. So... indignation, wall of vigilance. Yeah, maybe it's Yeah, maybe it wasn't the best idea with these mental fortresses. Okay, so... I mean, to be fair, we can take a lot of damage. So maybe we should really just go for some damage. So 42. So let's go for some damage. It's 42, right? It's okay. That's perfect, right? Yeah, that's so cool. And then... What, potion for vigilance? No, we just eat it. I mean, we don't have the meat on the bone for no reason, right? 42, so if my math is correct, we go to 2. Is it good? Yeah, that's amazing, right? Oh, I could have actually used 1 potion. I should have probably used 1 potion. That was probably slightly bad. Do you think that was bad? Maybe slightly, yeah. Maybe that was slightly bad. Oh. What do I need to take? Eruption and then something like Wallop or something? No. Apparition maybe? What, do you feel like going to 2? It was a little bit extreme. Yeah. But on the other hand, oh, I can vulnerable, then it's lethal, right? On the other hand, we have meat on the bone. Look how quickly we replenish. It's lovely, right? It's lovely how quickly we replenish. What about this? I also feel Mental Fortress is good in the long run. Actually, I should have never taken these garbage. Okay. Okay, so about this blessing of the dude. It's not so good, right? The conclude here. We could conclude something, but that's really bad with the meditate, I remember. I always hated it with the meditate. So, what is Blessing of the Forge? Not really, right? So, what was here? Double question mark or 1 question mark? Okay. Mental Fortress, Eruption, Strike, and Vigilance. Log 17. If we want to... No, I actually want to take damage. Love that we utilize the meat on the bone so nicely. Like that a lot. Like really. That's so cool. Yeah, usually we are not... we should not be prepared to be able to use it. But we actually are using it, which is super cool. Like, I like it a lot. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah? It's like super cool. Meat on the bone value again, right? Protect plus man. So we received one of the highest super value cards. Now this protect is might not be the biggest garbage because it's upgraded. Yeah. You would also consider it on 5 energy. It's like upgraded and we are on 5 energy. And we have the crown. So it's not completely out of the question, really not. But it's also our first retain and we have calipers. I don't know exactly about the calipers. I mean, first retain speaks for it, but calipers speak actually against it, right? Or what do you mean? But I like that we can retain it once we already have also apparitions. So I would actually take it. Naya, if you draw it and apparitions, you can keep it in your hand. Or you can play it. So... It's great for boss fights. Is it really? Now if you say so. I'm not so exactly sure. Oh, it's a cleric, okay. The Wraith. You like the Wraith or do you like to remove defend instead? I think like keeping the strength and removing defend is better. What do you say? Defend is worse, right? Yeah, I like it too. What? We are not depending on the strengths to win fights. You mean base strikes will get us there, or what? Do you see our deck? We are currently dealing the damage with base strikes. I mean, maybe it might not look like it to you, but we are very depending on the strengths. Yeah, we cannot fight base strikes just because. I took the fight over, yeah. The question mark. Is that a question mark? It doesn't look like a question mark to me. What a fraud. What a freaking fraud. Memories also on apparitions is always nice. That's also pretty cool. Or at least relatively cool. So... I mean, I guess. Always need to check that it attacks for 1 and not for 100. So, Mental Fortress for free. That seems okay. That seems okay. Yeah, 54. I mean, not 100, but a lot, you know. So... No, not 100. Okay, so we could clear a little bit meat on the bone value, but I think... I don't know. I mean... Whatever, really. 30 plus now. That's pretty good. Block! Scry! Upgrade! Mega Scry! Hyper Scry! Scry your deck! Today! Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, those are all right. Yeah, I missed, I think, a little bit the draw. What did we have? I don't know. Probably also not too important. So, what did I want to play? I wanted to play... Eruption, Indignation or what? Is that the thing? How much do we deal? Is it 27? 27 is good. Do I even want to swap back? Maybe it was stupid. Yeah. 3 dazes. But we can never draw 5 dazes. Yeah, meat on the bone, but then again, do we really... yeah, probably some. Probably yes. I mean, there are situations... Yeah, we will see. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty perfect, right? Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. 3 days is carry? No, I checked. I checked that we never get wrecked. Yeah, I definitely checked that. Perseverance. I mean, the skills are always upgraded. That's the thing, right? And what did we do? We picked Protect Garbage into our deck. Oh my god. What about this Perseverance? I mean, I'm currently on my mission to pick as much garbage as possible into my deck, into our deck. So I don't know. I mean, I'm usually my rule of thumb for other classes is just take green if you receive green, but obviously for the Watcher, I don't know. I mean, this Perseverance, usually this is good if you have Vault. Like, Vault is making that quite better. Apparitions can also make it a little bit better. So... Defensive Watcher deck. Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's really... I mean, yes, I know what you're saying. Like, probably that's all wrong, right? Yeah, it's... But then again, let's take the green cards. It might get wrong. It's very debatable here. Everything, but yeah. So what is going on here? Can we just smoke her? Oh. I think I like it to be able to draw some more cards. Smoke with a defensive deck. Watcher makes it possible. Watcher makes it possible. But I hear what you're saying. You want to kill the minion. You are a defensive deck. You want to block. Watcher makes it possible. You want to smoke one specific boss. Watcher makes it possible. You want to kill minions. Collateral while smoking the boss. Watcher makes it possible. Watcher is there for you. No man. It's like yeah, okay. Watcher is always there for you guys. No matter what you want, Watcher is there for you. Ja, klar, Mann. Oh, okay. Naja, whatever. Ja, eigentlich ist auch egal. Okay, ja. Ja. Oh, 63, we are in danger. Or we are the danger. Okay, bye bye. Hey, what are the odds? This is so stupid. No, can I get also a boss card reward or something? No, like seriously? Like... This is so stupid. So... Where are these elites hiding? Here. They are hiding in plain sight, guys. They are hiding in plain sight. Hiding, you know. Nee, klar, auf geht's. Spire messing with us today. Yeah, it happens, I guess. So, do we take damage if I do this? Or do we not take damage? I guess the answer is we don't take damage. Okay. Naja, gut. Yeah, whatever it is, I guess. So... Regeneration. I guess. The bowling bash today comes now upgraded. Do we have some interest in that? Yeah, bowling bash falls off here, but it's also upgraded. So, it's not... It might not be as bad as it looks, you know. At the end of the day, it's an attack which is upgraded. And attacks which are upgraded are usually luxurious. So... It's only good against Snake Lady and against the blobs and maybe also against something else, right? Any multi-enemy fight also. But yeah. I guess the idea is that usually in those fights we are good anyways. But so in which fights do we have problems? It's fine against Spear and Shield and it's also good against our boss, yeah. But I also agree that it's not direct utility. And against most of the enemies... Yeah. Nah, and the blobs are also usually very easily to be taken. But I do see an upgraded attack though. So... But we also already have a Consecrate. So it's true that it's debatably weak. Hey, Twitch brought me here. Thanks very much for your sub. But I guess against Spire Shield, Spire Spear, if you don't already kill them immediately. But what you're saying is it's not so good in the hard fight, right? And there are so many better cards than this. Mm-hmm. Fine. There won't be many upgraded attacks. The freaking upgraded attack. Any cuts, yeah. And the rest of our deck? What are we even doing, guys? What are we even doing? Did I really pick Protect Plus? Hey man, I'm really rusty with the Watcher. Okay, so I take this, it's okay. I think there will be some enemies where we are just straight up happy to have that, and like these enemies, I don't know, for example. Okay, it was an okay bowling question. Yeah. I don't know about the bowling bash. 9, maybe you're just right and it's just like super bad. It could also just be super bad. I don't know. Oh, indignation before. Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, not that it matters, they all die anyways. No, maybe you're right and it's just not good against the heart. Oh yeah. Oh no, now I also have the bowling bash. Man, oh man, oh man. Now I'm really like, oh man, oh man. Yeah, and no, you're completely right. I mean, now I'm just completely regretting this bowling. Also, nice order here, my leader. Maybe I'm just completely regretting the thing. Yeah, the bowling bash. And on the other hand, I don't really know what we are looking for if we... okay, I just assume that this will get us there. I don't know. Yeah, the upgraded Crush-ons, you already wanted to take the non-upgraded, so I was of the opinion that it's probably just good. Well, I hope I didn't mess it up so much that we... Oh, this is good, this is good. So... bowling bash. Keine Ahnung. I should have probably drank this, whatever. Follow up, upgrade. Hey, now everything is upgraded suddenly. Are you freaking kidding me? Now every card is suddenly upgraded. Ich meine, hä? Warum denn? How? How is every card upgraded? Do we have some hidden upgrade in the pocket of the mighty or was? Was ist hier los? Hey. Nee, jetzt auf einmal ist really sad. I mean... Hä? I don't know. Warum ist denn das auf einmal so? Okay. So now I pick Bowling Bash as the complete crap card or what? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I could have played that, whatever. I mean, seriously? Hmm. 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 Yeah, and that is why indignation is not that great here. Yeah, look at this crap. Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, what a garbage. What a complete trash here. Mm, we are still weakened. Okay. So, yeah. Ja, I don't know. Weird. Ja, ist auch egal. Also, auf jeden Fall, Bowling Bash, yeah, did I really pick that? Yeah. And now we received all the good stuff. Hot take, comment, eh? And okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, probably, yeah, Bowling Bash. Yeah, that was definitely not one of my better ideas. I mean, now I'm just full regret mode here. Fully regret mode. I mean, it cannot be the worst. It was an upgraded tech, I guess at that time. Oh yeah. If we take voluntarily damage, we would need to go to 17. Oh, that looks good. Oh, there's some bowling bash. Is it los? Who needs a molten egg, right? Okay, meet on the bone value again. Perseverance. I mean, we don't need the book because I pick only upgrade cards anyway. Yeah. So what about this Perseverance? I mean, not really, right? No. Okay. Falling question. Okay. Indignation crush one. The head of evil. Yeah. In our case, a little bit less evil. Third first. A little bit skew everywhere. Yeah, take the curse, why not? Nah. So that gives like two relics, right? Okay, I mean that's not the worst, like 2 relics. Is that good? Lantern is okay, not really, right? Warpaint? Oh, we got 1 upgrade, seriously? No, man. That is frustrating. No. Oh, no. What? Oh, Sash Whip. Oh, Sash Whip, yeah. Do we want that? Man. And now I'm running around like a freaking dork. Like, with a Bowling Bash? Are you kidding me? Man, ich bin so tilted jetzt. Okay, jetzt bin ich freaking on Hyper Tilt. The freaking Bowling Bash. I mean, come on. You must be freaking kidding me. This garbage crap. Okay. Fine. So, no, not fine, not fine. That was trash. That was really sad. What is that? What is going on here? Apparition. Do I even want that? I didn't want to play that apparition. I think this apparition might be like a super bad play. But that being said, maybe we can kill the Raptormancer. Can we? Is it a possibility? No way we can kill the Raptormancer ever, right? Do you think that's possible? No, really? So this is 24 for each enemy on the combat. Is that like Watcher things again? No, can we really kill this? Seriously? Yeah, the answer is yes, guys. I mean, we wouldn't be the Watcher for no reason if we couldn't kill this just like from this hand. Oh, Tranquility. But upgraded, guys. So do we want it or not? Yeah, the eyes of evil are staring into nothing. Yeah, they are staring into nowhere. This Tranquility, I mean, we have way too much energy. We don't have enough card draw. And this Seship didn't make it better. So honestly, we'll probably just brick at some point and like cry. But then again, we can also just take the bait. So what is Mammary? Oh, Mammary, that's like the biggest garbage. Okay, so what? Loses Strike. Okay. Let's lose the Strike then. The Giant had not so giant today. Oh man, I knew it all along with the Protect. We were always wondering whether Protect is a card or not, right? And now, yeah, I know Order. But now we know that Protect is not only a card, but we know how strong it is. Yeah, we were waiting for this day, I know. And this day has come. Today, namely. Okay. So, about this, Wallop, what, this or whatever, I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. So, Sash Sweep, Cuts Through Fate. Yeah, sure. Weird. So, oh, 1. He is counting us down, guys. Like a chiefman. This guy is so freakingly means business. He just counted us down. Did you see that? Boy, man, this guy counted us down. Why? Okay, we are so freakingly afraid. War, it's time. You know your stuff, man. Giant Head, you know your freaking business. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, Tiki Toki here, suck that. So Mango, hey, our giant, like our max HP just went into one direction. Is that a Shuriken? Man. Hey, this rare, I mean, this is, we saw 3 rares in this run. No, seriously. And all 3, oh. Yes, man. Immer in stack. There's only one direction train. Yeah. No. Hey. Yeah. It's on this. Yeah. Alle herein, please. Everybody get in there. Let's get these super duper. So you guys want to hit us? Wait a second. Friendly gameplay here. Nobody hits nobody here. I mean, unless it's us. Oh, what happened? Huh? Huh? Okay, bag of marbles, formidable. Wow, bronze scales. What fruit juice? I mean, that's actually unreasonable, but I do it anyways. Study. House study for us? Usually not a card. For us, actually, probably not a card. Okay. So, let's do this, and Rolling Flash on. Oh, wow, oh, wait, oh, wow. Okay. Study is draw. Study is draw. Do you really think it's what we want? I wouldn't be so certain about that. Huh? I mean, what I'm saying is we have meditate for the draw, no? I mean, we can always meditate whatever we want, like if you want. Just meditate our draw. but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't really scry here, so I don't know what's coming up, but whatever. So indignation, something else becomes this, bowling dash, new energy, count me in. This is also that. This is that. This is that. Well, he really survived. He's the master. He survived our onslaught. So you would thought, but bam! Nobody survives our onslaught. So here, Flurry of Blows. Now, Flurry of Blows with the Shuriken is interesting. It's also interesting with all the strength gain. Actually, it's super sad now with the bowling. Yeah. The bowling crash is really sad. Flurry of Blows. I should probably not do it. Ooh, I should probably not do it. And it's picked. Okay. So, this and this and this and that. Naja, I should not do it because exactly this can happen, right? But, whatever. We have to deal with it. No, it's slightly too much, but then again, we can also do like really powerful turns with it. So, that was where I was coming from. Yeah, I don't even know. Now I actually removed the bowling bash value. We really set up a nice next turn as well. Did you do that or not? Not really, right? But with this scry, we can actually scry what we want. Something like this. Is it an acceptable next turn hand, or should we make it even better? Okay, why did I play the Consecrate here? No clue. I don't know. I did not manipulate the shuffle very nicely. The only thing is I know is like that we get meat on the bone value, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this bowling bash is like the biggest liability, but it's okay because we are playing the Watcher, so we can just get rid of the garbage if we don't want to see it. So that's always a possibility. No. Oh, that's right. Ha! The village as I am, I skipped it. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm dodging like a hero here. Dodge, no problemo. I just dodged. Yeah, Ascension 20 could have wrecked us big time here. So I'm very happy that I dodged that fight. Oh, that was a really close thing. Yeah. Oh, the strike, is that even a good remove? Probably. So, yep. Nah, I don't know. So, what do you want? With Shuriken we could have removed Wraith. Or not. Like, really, battle him, What do I think of Mer's current sample? What does he do? Yeah, he played without boss fobs, right? And how is he doing? Oh, do we take the flurry? No, not really, right? Too much, right? It's like 4 flurries now. It's too much. He's at 12-1. So like around 90%. While I would say 12-1 says nothing. Or would you, or what would you conclude about a 12-1? Like what would it be you would like to conclude out of that? Mental Fortress. Now that hand is really sad. Plays with a lot of divinity and smite. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, what is to be concluded? I mean, it's... Also, the Watcher being played correctly, it's around like 95% plus. And now, can you play him in different ways without, like, and still having a very high win rate? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, sure. It's just that you always lag. Like, if you don't do the boss swaps, you probably burn immediately, like 3 to 5, maybe more percent. Yeah. Then you do something like, let's say you do play Divinity more often, you directly burn another 3 to 5%. Like, it's okay. I mean, you can do that if you want, right? But if you want to max out your win rate, you don't do that stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what's going on here? We can go into Eruption and throw a bowling ball. Maybe we die if things go wrong. Is that true or is that not true? The bowling ball is currently 24. It goes to 48. It's probably better. 3 cards. Okay, I'm a little bit clueless here. We do have the bird, so that is okay. And I have the feeling if we have the bowling bash, we get some burns. Now this is 48. So what we could actually do is we could play Eruption, bowling bash, and then let's see what happens. And we have Pantograph too, exactly. But what I'm saying is, do we ever die? And I think we never die because we always have memory. So in the worst case, we draw like garbage, but we can always just like play another bash for another 50, right? So what is like literally the worst draw? We can never die, right? Even with the worst of the worst draw, we always are there. 2 potions shouldn't die. 2 potions. Oh, we also get like Centennial Puzzle. Yeah, then it's a complete no-brainer. Nah, I just want to make sure, right? I don't want to see. I don't want to look stupid, like dying, you know, like that would suck. Yeah. And I don't want that, right? So let's do this. Right. So just do some stuff around. Do we take a version? Probably right. Okay, I'm spewing, guys. Definitely spew alarm. So definitely spew alarm. 100% here. So yeah, okay, let's go right. we just kill both. You know what I'm saying? Like usually you focus one and a specific one, and we just kill both like parallel. You know, we just kill them parallel. 99 block, no problem. no, I'm just kidding. 99 block is actually realistically. Yeah. Okay. So no, like to the sample size. If I think I would be like, what did you say? We played like 94%. So, and I guess like a realistic sample size. I mean, people are doing sample size all day long with the Watcher. So if you tell me like 50 sample, yeah, I mean, as long as on a 50 sample it's below 90%, it's usually, what shall I say, right? I mean, it's like people are playing on the Watcher certainly 85 to 90% some, or what, or 85, certainly 85. And if you play 50, you have like 80% afterwards, or you have 90% afterwards. So I guess if you play 50 game samples, it would be very interesting if somebody can break the 94% on a 50 game sample, for example. That would be very interesting, right? Or if somebody plays 100 games and has 94%, or 100 games and over 90%, that would be also very interesting, right? But playing like at 14 games or 13 games is like saying nothing. Like, no offense, but that's like just no sample at all. So do we take this or not? I don't know. Oh, inner piece, that's really good. And Vajra, yeah, Vajra as well. What are we saying here? What are we sitting at? Two strengths? But this is not 2 strengths, that's 2 strengths from the Voodoo Doll. And then we receive 1 strength from the Vajra, having 3 strengths. Now that's cool. Where did we get the 60 HP from? Wow, we have normal HP on the Apparition train? That's cool. So, what else? Yeah, Apparition all, and then we can also Apparition later to like also do stuff. That's cool. Yeah. Whether I will watch some of Merl's gameplay? No, unfortunately, I have not watched any of the gameplay. Yeah. No, I know that Merl is like a big preacher of the Divinity Watcher, but I just don't see it, and not even remotely close. Actually, I converted Max to playing the non-Divinity Watcher, and I think he likes it, and I'm not surprised because, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's yeah. No, I mean, whatever, right? I mean, what shall I say, right? I mean, everybody does what he thinks is the best. Yeah. But if you can get to 85 to 90% win rate with Divinity, that's still very, very impressive considering nobody is close. Generally, having an 85 to 90% win rate is very impressive. Like, you don't need to play Divinity for that. And do I slack? Do I cut slack if somebody plays more Divinity? No, I don't. I don't cut any slack for that. I mean, ultimately, you just do whatever you think is better. I mean, if you like, for me, it doesn't make a difference whether somebody plays in a very specific way or not. I mean, it's not like, hey, I'm doing this, and therefore my win rate counts more. I mean, there is nothing like this. If he thinks Divinity is better, so be it. And if he has 85 to 90% afterwards, that's very impressive anyways. No matter whether he plays with or without Divinity. But is it specifically to be praised because he also played Divinity? No, I don't see that. Like everybody does. I mean, he believes it's the best, right? I mean, and I believe it's not the best. Maybe I should say, hey, I'm 94% without playing Divinity. Whereas I do not completely exclude Divinity. I mean, there are some very specific cases where I do play Divinity. But, I mean, you could also do it the other way around. If you say, hey, Divinity is the most broken, busted mechanic of the Watcher, and we are not even using it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, I just believe it's not good, you know? Like, it's... Yeah, and Meryl believes it's good, so what can you say, right? And then that's why you also play sample sizes for, right? Like, otherwise it's just like one word against another. So you play some sample sizes to see, like, what actually performs better, right? Okay, let's focus on the heart now. We don't need focus for that. And I also like the talks, you know. It's like, people who are not in the game don't understand it sometimes very well. So I'm always happy to explain, right? Some people also don't understand why very small sample sizes are of no significance. Why it doesn't matter if somebody plays 10, 20 games. Like, you know, even 50 is not even that good. I think from 100 we can talk, but it's also if you play 50 with an insanely high win rate. So for example, I don't know, Merl plays 50 games and he plays 50 to 0. Well, that's super sick. Yeah. That's, of course, right? I mean, it's you have to put things into perspective. Okay, so, and to put things into perspective, would we like to? Okay, would you like to play Blur? Okay. Give him the cuts. So, okay. You want the upgrade? I do the upgrade. Oh. That was really bad. Okay. Why exactly is Divinity bad in general? Because it's another combo mechanic and it increases your chance of breaking, right? For the Watcher you use Stance Swap. Divinity is not bad per se. It's just that the Watcher has much better tools to win, right? As you can see, we don't need Divinity. We are currently winning with base strikes. Okay, I also mix some Flurry of Blows and Shuriken into the mixture. But this is not an unorthodox Watcher run. Like, that's how Watcher runs do look like, right? And I mean, usually I have a talk to the hand and don't need to be afraid of my life total, which I actually do have. Like, I'm afraid of my life total now. Because, but yeah, generally speaking, yeah. Okay. What's going on here? Cut through fate. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Why? Oh, weakness. Oh, perseverance. Man, this perseverance is probably just like a very bad call. I mean, I could put it into my hand. Okay, I put it into my hand. Why? Don't ask me why. It probably makes 0.0 sense to put it into my hand. Like, it's just unreasonable, most likely. Okay, so one of this, and then probably Wallop. 48 block. Well, that's good. Do we take it again? And Wallop? Is that a thing? I don't know. It stops me from drawing it. Yeah. So... Yeah, no, also keep in mind that the win rates are from 90% and forward are the most difficult to achieve. So I think you can make a lot of mistakes and still play 90% on the Watcher. Now you can play amazingly many more mistakes and you still play 85%. Now you can make an insane amount, you can mess left and right and you probably still have 80% on the Watcher, right? And then you see the allowance goes higher and higher, right? I mean, the allowance is infinite if you want to only, for example, accomplish like whatever, 56. The lower you go, the more mistakes you can do in the next 5%. So let's imagine like best play on the Watcher is whatever, 95% plus, and then you can make some misplays to 90%, right? And then you can make a lot of more mistakes to 85. A lot of more mistakes to 90, and so on and so on. I mean, it's obvious, right? Don't need to point that out. Oh, no. Okay, jetzt bin ich on Monster Tilt. Now I'm on serious Monster Tilt. Okay, like on Mega Ultra Monster Tilt after this play. No, on Giga Monster Tilt. Like, this is like so sad. I'm like steaming here. I'm steaming. I just didn't take, what, 48 block or something? Okay. So... okay. And now this happens. Seriously? What is eigentlich the apparition? What's this? Do we have one or? Huh. Do I even play this? And do I not even play this? I could have just played the block view. What potion? Wallop? No, we just utilize our life total. What does this do? Out! Go out of my way, you stupid garbage. Okay, I need to focus here, right? If I don't focus, the things will go wrong. And we don't want things to go wrong, right? Man, do we get wrecked here? Should I play like a donkey piece? Like a donkey inner piece with a potion or some garbage like this? Maybe I should. Is it vulnerable? Not really. Maybe we should do that. Huh. We can use the potion on apparition next turn. Yeah, but I don't waste all this energy now. Not on my watch. No. No, let's play one turn correct, okay? Let's try to play one turn correct. So what is the correct play here? The correct play here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's really bad. I should have... Nah, that's pretty sad. And we have no card draw mechanics, or what? We have no card draw mechanics. No, I'm talking about the Flurry of Blows. I think if we want to do this, we should probably do this. And then we go into Inner Peace, we draw 4 cards. We do the shuffle, but we also have Third Eye. And then we can actually set up the next hand. Now, is that great? No. But is probably what we do. Yeah. So, Inner Peace being played. We can shuffle... We could shuffle Third Eye, I don't want that. I want to draw the hand as it is. Now go into Third Eye for scrying these away. Now there is Apparition, there is Meditate, and this is nothing. So we could keep these. What's the general idea here? The general idea is next turn Sash Apparition. I don't even know about the artifact strip. Maybe we should just ignore the Sash Whip. The Sash Whip doesn't make sense to be kept. I mean, we can keep it, but it's not really important, right? But long story short, we just wreck the heart now because we deal so much damage, and that's cool. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, the rest we can always do later, unless we want to max out. I don't think we have benefits of maxing out. So, Intangible here. Mental Fortress, whatever. Probably don't even want to play that, but yeah. So, what did I want to do? Nothing. I don't know. This? Indignation for the vulnerable. Maybe I should have taken care of the... whatever. So, so this into Inner Peace for draw or whatever? No, I don't know. So, yeah. How do we want to play it? Eruption. Cuts through plate, shuffle. Or Wall of Burst, can also Wall of Burst if you wanted. Cuts through fate, shuffle. Flurries. Whatever we want. Vigilance, Perseverance. Actually, ja, egal. Also, so here we just max out again. Can take damage, can also play Perseverance. Can also donk around with Inner Peace if you wanted instead. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so... yeah, the heart does not attack again, right? So that's pretty cool. Perseverance on 17, congratulations. You made it. Okay. Ja, also... Good stuff. And that happened with the Busted Crown and without Talk to the Hand. So that's good. Watcher probably be one of the characters, one of the very few characters which can cope a Busted Crown start. Yeah, pretty good. Nah, and Watcher also always plays above the curve, which is like, yeah, I mean, So. Good stuff all so far. What are we doing? We already played 88 games of the Ironclad. Can we make like a in-between score? Where are we currently standing on these 88 games? How much is it? Whoa, we are at 64% again. Yeah, there was like the curse of the 64. Like it goes like this. No matter what I do with any character, does not really matter. It's always 64. Not on the Watcher. Yeah, not on the Defect either. But on the last 200 games, like we played 100 with a Silent, it always 64. Silent first 50, 64. Silent next 50, 50, 64. Ironclad's first 50, 64. Now next 50, man, this Magic 64. Oh man. Do I think whether the last 50 will be much higher win rate? Depends on the swing we have in the next games. We could win a lot or we could win not that much. But overall, I'm very satisfied because currently, obviously, we won a lot. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Are Defect and Watcher stronger? Yeah, what the Defect is a little bit weaker. Just a little bit. But Watcher is significantly stronger. And the reason for that are... I mean, actually, everything. The base deck is insanely better, the relics are better, the cards are insanely better, and Watcher has Wrath, Eruption, which is like completely nuts. Yeah. Complete nuts. Alright, so let's use online and then I can host you over to somebody. Max is also playing the Watcher actually. And never losing again on Ascension 20 hearts. Currently 8-1. I also wanted to say, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, Max is also a very good Watcher player. So there are quite a few. There are quite a few very strong Watcher players, you know. Like, it's also that, you know, if you have fun winning, well, you play the Watcher. Yeah, it's true. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Yeah. Have fun watching Max, clashing the Watcher. See you later. And with later, I mean tomorrow.